The Devil's Triangle, or commonly known as the Bermuda Triangle, is located around the North Atlantic Ocean. Formed between the Bermuda Islands, Miami, Florida and San Juan, Puerto Rico. Famous for the many incidents of the disappearance of a number of ships or planes in the area. The Bermuda Triangle is famous for its various mystery stories because it eliminates many vehicles that cross it. For hundreds of years, the mystery was never revealed. Many people assume that the cause is related to supernatural, extraterrestrial, and so on. However, what is the real cause? Let's take a look at the following facts about the Bermuda Triangle. Number 1. Discoverer of the Bermuda Triangle. Christopher Columbus, Indiana. His early explorations of the New World in 1492 was the first to note anomaly around the imaginary triangle. As the ships of his fleet, Nina, Pinta, and Santa Maria, crossed the Sargasso Sea, he also saw a strange light on the horizon, which until now has not been explained. He mentions in his journal that the needle of his compass changes several times, even though the weather is good. One night, October 11, 1492, the crew was also surprised by the plunge of fireballs into the sea. Fortunately, the ship did not sink. Number 2. Bermuda Triangle name. The name Bermuda Triangle was given by the writer Vincent Gaddis in 1964. He wrote the phrase for the men's pulp magazine called Argosy. But what makes this place famous in the world is Charles Berlitz, the author of the book entitled The Bermuda Triangle, in 1974. Berlitz put forward the theory of the underwater world of Atlantis and its relation to the Bermuda Triangle. The book is a bestseller and many media are starting to talk about it. The mystery becomes an open secret. So, over the years, people began to look for ways to solve the mystery behind the Bermuda Triangle, including those who say that the Bermuda Triangle is a time portal. Then there are also those that involve extraterrestrial beings. The theories are by no means conclusive, but when it comes to the Bermuda Triangle, anything can happen. Number 3. Does not appear on the world map. Located between the Atlantic coast of Florida, USA, the Antilles, and Puerto Rico, the Bermuda Triangle does not appear on any world maps. In addition, the U.S. Geographical Council also does not recognize the Bermuda Triangle as an official territory of the Atlantic Ocean. Though the area is estimated to be between 500,000 and 1,510,000 square miles, or 1,300,000 and 3,900,000 square kilometers, respectively. Number 4. Never Go Home. December 5, 1945, 5 United States Navy bombers, known as Flight 19, took off from Florida to hold routine exercises. A few hours later, 14 crew and the entire plane disappeared after entering the Bermuda Triangle area. Not only that, a tragic event that occurred, one of the rescue planes that were looking for them also disappeared along with the 13 crew. Some pilots reported that the compass suddenly malfunctioned and the appearance of a storm made navigation problematic. In 1937, the Bermuda Triangle was also cited as the main cause of the disappearance of the first female pilot who had the ambition to circle the Earth, namely Amelia Earhart from the United States, who is known as a pioneer in the world of aviation. A massive search was carried out, failed to find the body and the plane. Until 2 years after going missing, Amelia Earhart and her navigator, who was never found, were legally declared dead on January 5, 1939. Number 5. The Lost City of Atlantis. One theory that is widely believed as the Bermuda Triangle is the road to the lost city of Atlantis. According to legend, the city of Atlantis relies on the power of a special energy that is very strong, so that this energy can then confuse the navigation of planes and ships passing through the area. Atlantis is a legendary city that suddenly disappeared in a day and night. It is estimated that it existed 11,000 years ago and sank about 2,900 years ago due to a disaster. This city is said to be the richest city far from poverty. The technology in Atlantis is also famous for being sophisticated. This location is said to be the abode of half gods and half humans. The city is also filled with beautiful buildings and other architecture from materials such as black and red stone. Number 6. Killer clouds. Killer clouds are the main factor believed by most scientists about the cause of the sinking or destruction of many ships and planes in the Bermuda Triangle area. The researchers say that the hexagonal-shaped killer clouds can gather and form a large triangle above the Bermuda Triangle. Killer clouds can generate deadly winds of 273.6 km per hour, which are described as aerial bombs. Researchers believe that the brutal explosions in the air are capable of overturning ships or even sinking planes into the sea. Reports say that these giant clouds often appear above the western tip of the Bermuda Triangle and are formed along a length of 32 to 89 kilometers. Number 7. Methane gas. Some believe methane gas is responsible for bringing ships and planes to their watery graves in the triangle. It has been proven that large amounts of methane gas exist at several points on the ocean floor. If the gas were released into the water, some experts believe it could sink ships and even cause planes to crash. And it could potentially happen quickly, in a matter of seconds, which would not give those on board time to call for help or leave the ship. Bermuda Triangle swallowed plane disappear. But according to other documents, no major releases of gas are believed to have occurred in the Bermuda Triangle for the last 15,000 years. Number 8. Blue hole. It is said that at the bottom of the sea in the Bermuda Triangle there is a kind of hole, cave under the sea. This cave used to really exist, but after the Ice Age passed, this cave was closed. The current in it is very strong and often creates a powerful suction vortex. Many small ships or humans are sucked into the blue hole helplessly, and strangely the sucked small ships will reappear on the sea surface after a while. But what raises the question is, could this blue hole be able to swallow a giant ship to the bottom of the ocean? Number 9. Milwaukee Depth. Deepest point of the Atlantic Ocean, or the so-called Milwaukee Depth, is located around the waters of the Bermuda Triangle. Milwaukee Depth is the deepest point of the Puerto Rico Trench, reaching a depth of 27,493 feet or 8,380 meters. In fact, the underwater topography of the area could have been a factor in the history of the disappearance of ships and planes. From gently sloping continental shelves to very deep descents. This is why a ship or plane that sank into this deep trough may never be found. Number 10. Britt Taylor. Taylor fell from the sailing ship Small World 6 on Wednesday, June 2, 2021. It happened at night. The captain of the ship said he did not know anything. He was sleeping at the time. The incident occurred as the ship was traveling from Puerto Rico to Maryland, at a point about 273 kilometers east of Eleuthera, an island in the Bahamas. Its location is in an area known as the Bermuda Triangle. The United States Coast Guard immediately dispatched a search team. An ocean of 18,000 square miles is combed. The result is nil. The whereabouts of the 52-year-old woman is unknown. The massive search operation was finally stopped after 63 hours. The Britt Taylor incident adds to the long list of accidents that have occurred in the Bermuda Triangle. The marine area in this imaginary region that connects Bermuda, Florida and Puerto Rico has a frightening reputation. For those who have watched from the start, please like, share, subscribe and don't forget to turn on the bell button. We are Fact House, and thank you very much.